Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the boss, the owner, and the man of RCCW, and the host of the CAW League of Nations CAWlaboration himself, Rick C. And I'm coming to you today with some big news concerning CAWlaboration. Now, I know it's been a while since we've had a Road 2 segment, and trust me, there is a big one coming up very soon, and we do apologize. There's been a lot of ups and downs with deciding what we're going to do this season. But I can confirm, I don't believe I did on the channel update, but I will be confirming CAWlaboration will be filmed in 2K19. So, there's that out of the way. But tonight, I have two a team and a superstar, replying to some challenges made across the CLON. And there's also one RCCW superstar who has a challenge himself. And speaking of challenges, I have something to address at the end of the video. So stay tuned there. But for now, I'm going to take it over to the RCCW superstars themselves so they can get what's on their minds off their minds. Take it away, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess I misjudged some people. For once in my life, I'm wrong about something. The lone wolves quite aren't as brainless as I thought they were, because they actually caught on to what I was saying at the start of the season. Yeah, I did call you out. Not by name, but I insinuated I was talking about you three nitwits. Congratulations, you actually have a brain, or at least I thought you did, until you challenged us to a match of CAWlaboration? I mean, I guess that brain of yours is shared amongst the three of you. Which isn't saying much, since usually a dog's brain's the size of a peanut. So let me get this straight. Let me see if I'm collecting the facts correctly, okay? Morgan Freeman, Gaston, and Mr. Personality himself, they want Mr. Studio Waifu, the prodigy of the Simpsons family, and the ultimate athlete of total drama. They want us in a match at CAWlaboration, the biggest stage in the CLON history? Have you guys not gone through enough humiliation losing the Next Gen Championship to a Fruit Loop? Have you not gone through enough humiliation knowing that you could never beat Charles Dante Dillinger on your best day without help? Have you not been embarrassed enough by each other's stupidity? How weak you all looked. You had to all gang up on Liam Malone, of all people. You had to gang up on him. Have you not embarrassed yourselves and made a complete fool out of your entire faction enough? Well, you know what? If you insist, we have nothing better to do at CAWlaboration. So what better way than to solidify that we are the hottest property in the entire CLON than taking out you three bozos, who everyone's talking about how they're the peak of tag team wrestling, all future champions in their own right. Really? Really? That's what we're going with? Okay. Well, it wouldn't be the first time Flash Sentry's proved people wrong. You can ask Vicky that one. But enough about him, and on to you, wolves. We'll be seeing you at CAWlaboration, but the three of you had best expect nothing different from what you've expected the entire year. Utter embarrassment at the hands of the network. Sentry out. See you then, yard puppies. Mwah! You know, believe it or not, CAWlaboration is closer than it appears. At the end of the RCCW season, which is only about 3 more CPVs away, which means in total it's 6 episodes combined, that's when CAWlaboration will be under production. And the matches will happen that everybody wants to see. Some matches are built on dreaming, on pure wrestling style, my kind of match, and others They're built on blood feuds, jealousy, vendettas, etc., etc., egos colliding. You get the drill. And, as good as it is to see those kinds of matches, I feel like we need a lot more of the pure wrestling style. And that's why I'm here. I am a pure wrestler. You've seen it every time I step in that ring. I deliver, both in quality of wrestling and in matches, as well as promo. But we'll get to that later. For now, I'm here to make a very special challenge to a certain somebody outside of RCCW in the CLON. I feel there is no better opponent for me, Dipper Pines, the heart and soul of RCCW. There is no better opponent for me at CAWlaboration than the heart and soul of VGW, the current World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Riley. Kevin, I've seen a lot of your work across the CLON in VGW, and I have to say you are one of the best. You're one of the most deserving individuals, most talented individuals, and most humble individuals I've ever seen. And that's why I want to face you. Somebody like you and somebody like me deserve this kind of match at CAWlaboration. There may be bigger dream matches on the card already and still to come, but I feel like this matchup, two of the very best in the CLON, the heart and souls of their respective companies, that's a collision course a lot of people would love to see. I send it over to you now, Kevin. Do you want a match at CAWlaboration against me? Or do you want somebody else? Either way, eventually, our paths will have to cross one day. So why not make it now? I'll be waiting on you, champ. Take your time, but remember, we still got 3 more CPVs to go. So you might want to make it sooner rather than later.
Well, Marcella, I've got to say that we are oh so flattered that you remembered us. But unfortunately, we forgot about you. I mean, with a busy schedule of retaining our championships, making them mean something, and, of course, winning matches, you tend to forget the irrelevant little things here and there. But now you're fresh in our minds and we are here to address everything that you had the balls to say on the road to CAWlaboration in VGW. I mean, you sure had a lot to say, but you certainly weren't showing up. Where were you, Marcella? I mean, you sent your henchwomen out to do your dirty work for you again, but you didn't even have the gonads to show your face to us. Sure, your insufferably fingernail-on chalkboard voice was there to send a message to us, but you didn't show your face to the masses. You didn't have the guts to look down the hard camera across the screen into my eyes and tell me everything. You even had the gonads to bring up wonderful husbands, the undisputed era. Let me just make this very, very clear. Unless you want an even worse beating than you're gonna get at CAWlaboration, you'll keep our boys' names out of your mouths. Because trust me when I say this, if you ever bring them up again, we're gonna break you. To the point where reprogramming won't be enough to fix what we screwed loose. Now, I'm not gonna deny, me and the girls have had some extracurricular activities too. Pictures of our beautiful boys from RCCW posters, but your girl Spike certainly has been doing a lot of extracurricular work as well, huh? Getting off the Piper with Desma's panties. Oh, and let's talk about Daniela. How she should be partaking in some extracurricular activities. Taking English class and learn to cut a goddamn promo correctly. Speak the normal English language. But you're over here talking about how we will stuff Kanker into tin can and kick into obscurity. Wow, I thought you looked dumb, but you really are dumb, Daniela. And first of all, yeah, we live in a crusty tin can, but I'm sure that's better than whatever you've got. And at least we can juggle a relationship. I mean, all those past boyfriends, and in the case of that cop at Muncha Spike, the past girlfriends that you've all had have probably been scared off by your ugly mugs. Let's make one thing straight. You were old news before you even took off into stardom, as much as I put quotations around the word stardom. You ain't a hot act. Nobody gives a damn about you, Tree, anymore. They never cared. All you did was treat those women's tag team championships like props, like little Barbie doll toys. But let's be honest here, you're anything but a Barbie doll. You're, what did the little purple-headed chick say, the one that Spike got that fluky win over? Oh yeah, the spooky goth chicks. Well, when the spooky goth chicks collide with the inbred trailer park trash Kanker Sisters, you're gonna see just how much of a sisterhood we actually are. Because at the end of the day, that's what we are. Despite the bickering and despite everything, we stand here united by blood. But you're nothing more than a one-sided dictatorship. It's been about you the entire time, Marcella. But it won't be about you at CAWlaboration. Because when we get through with you, the Misfits will be old news. And it's gonna take a lot more than a rusty tin can to pick up what's left of you tree bitches. We're gonna need some fresh body bags. Several little body bags for your severed parts all over CAWlaboration. So I implore all the women and children to close their eyes and go and watch something a little bit more family friendly, because let me tell you this, it will be anything but when the Kanker clan proves they are the superior trio in women's wrestling, and nothing will change that. No matter how many times you want to reprogram yourselves. See you at CAWlaboration, bitches.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We had Flash Sentry accepting the Lone Wolves challenge, Dipper Pine sitting on a challenge to VGW World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Riley, and we had the Kanker Sisters respond to what the Misfits had to say on VGW's road to CAWlaboration. And speaking of responding, I have something to respond to that's a bit overdue. Now recently, I don't know if anyone's known or seen, but I was recently challenged to a matchup at CAWlaboration by somebody who says he needs this, who wants this very, very much. That is the outsider Liam Malone. Now, Liam and I have had a lot of ups and downs, both in and out of character, in front and behind the curtain. There's been a lot of things that we've gone through. We've been friends, we've been enemies, we've been frenemies, and a friend, and a men. It doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is that Liam Malone has challenged me to a match at CAWlaboration. And a lot of people have come out of their way to scoff at this, to poke their jokes at Liam for making this challenge. But, quite honestly, I'm not one of those people, because I respect that bravery. Liam Malone has a lot to prove and a lot to make up for some of the things he's done. Again, both in and out of character. And I do respect Liam Malone for making this challenge for CAWlaboration. Because I know it takes guts to challenge somebody who, not to stroke my own ego, is a pretty big name in this group. Liam, I get it. You've been through a lot. And a lot of people do have their reservations on you. But let me tell you this. Don't expect any jokes about this from me. I know how seriously you will take this, and I know how much you want this matchup. So you know what, Liam? Rick C has earned the name, the nickname, the moniker of Man of the People. And I will not change my beliefs for this occasion. Because as the Man of the People, I'm going to give you, a member of the people, exactly what they want. You're on for CAWlaboration. Now I know this isn't going to be some easy trek, but don't expect an easy trek from me either, because let it be known that I am one of the top guys in the CLON. I am a man who will one day in the CAW League of Nations be a world champion, whether anybody likes to say it or not. Here in the CLON, I am a big deal. I am what you would call the gatekeeper to some of the biggest names out there. Look what I did with the Extreme Championship in VGW when it was around. I helped make some of the biggest stars possible. Guys like John Cook, guys like Dean Freeman, hell, even Nate Express. Those guys went on to see some major success, whether they have their reservations on that success or not. The bottom line is, Rick C has the heart, has the determination to be at the very top. I've taken the fight to legends like Kevin Riley, like Jason Chevrolet. Hell, I would have taken the fight to Mr. Bishop or Eddie Checkmate or Rook, whatever you want to call him, had he been the world champion heading into Christmas Slam 2018. At the end of the day, I don't need to have a nickname or to be given a nickname. I go out there every single night and I prove why I am a guru of greatness, a beast of the bangers, and the GOAT here in the CLON. Liam Malone, I expect nothing short of an instant classic from you. Because when you step in the ring with Rick motherfucking C, here in his home turf, you best expect to be taken to your limits. I will see you at CAWlaboration, Liam. And I wish you the very best of luck in our match because you're going to need it. And our match at CAWlaboration will be nothing short of glorious.